I would say, objectively, the most difficult entry point or the biggest roadblock for both the company thinking about paying people or enabling a conversion of wage into Bitcoin, or an employee's willingness to participate or invest in these things, is the fear around custody. And what if it goes wrong?
And the same, listener might have the same question. Why should I be trusting George in balance? And how do I know that in the event of a bankruptcy, am I going to end up with a claim against their balance sheet rather than a claim against some regular broker dealer somewhere that, is under Ciro's oversight? The core distinction, which is important to get, is as a custodian, we operate as a bailiff for reward, meaning that even though we take possession over the asset, once again, the full legal title, registered and beneficial of the asset, sits with the client. The assets are not on our balance sheet. I do have a contingent liability on our audited financials because we do secure those assets. So obviously we take risk with regards to it. However, God forbid, if we end up becoming insolvent or we run out of business or we get bored of running balance in 3-4 years from now, in the event of an insolvency, no creditor would ever have a claim against client assets. The trustee would get appointed, that the estate would go into receivership, and then the trustee would come over and they say, you get your asset back, you get your asset back, you get your asset back. All the client assets go back to the current and rightful owners, and then whatever is left, if there's anything left, is going to be used to service creditor claims. So that's one of the advantages of using a custodian. That's one of the advantages of using a Canadian custodian.